Oh, here he is. Here's our little golden boy. Here's everyone's favorite guy, because oh my god, it's the red guy. I love Charizard. Hello, everyone. This is my review of G2 Tahu. And I'm ShadowGear6235. I forgot if I just said my own name, and I was only within a span of 15 seconds or so. Hello. So, this is the Golden Boy. This is the flagship guy. His voice is in his head. He doesn't know what's going on. He friggin' doesn't know what a skull spider is. This is Tahu Man. It's the master of fire, General thoughts, straight at the tops. Just general real talk for a sec. Did not expect a lot out of Tahu. I was not interested in picking him up. In fact, this was the last set I picked up out of all of the newest wave of Bionicle. And he's better than I thought, but I still have a lot of problems with him. In a lot of different aspects. But we're going to start off from the ground up, as I normally do. Starting with his legs, which are interesting. Dude's got bell bottoms. That was a big point of contention for a lot of people, especially when you turn them around and you see, whoa! Don't grab him by the mask. Especially when you turn him around and you see all that empty space there, which I feel like they've been doing so well with filling in gaps. It's been hit and miss on some sets, but they've been doing so well on filling in gaps on the backs of legs or arms or whatever, so this is inexcusable. I mean, I don't look at him from the back all that often, so I guess it's okay. Also, having these extender bits on his ankles are completely pointless. I mean, it's really pointless to have them, on the hips. I mean, it makes sense for a larger set, like a larger Titan size set, but for these guys, you don't need it. I mean, if they're there to make them taller, and to add some space so you can have some more ankle articulation for his legs, I mean, yeah, that works out, but I don't know, man. Not the biggest fan. But, I don't know, it works. The upper leg armor, well, I think it's a really cool effect, but I really wish there to be something in here to fill in that gap. I mean, it retains the posability and everything. Like, everything is still A-okay there. Except, there's just this big, just ugly friggin' gap there. I just can't stand it. Like, looking at it. Like, you can try and push it in a bit, but it just goes right back out. So, it's pointless. The body, I think, is fine. In fact, I think the torso is the best part of this mock. Might as well talk about the chest plate here while we're on the topic of it. I think the design is okay. I think the random, metallic pink going across the bottom into the side here, I think is super friggin' weird. I don't know why it's there, but it's there, whatever. So, it's okay. But the design itself, I think, is perfectly alright. It's A-okay. Also, having this chest piece in red, having 3 of them, it's awesome for people who didn't pick up the Construction Iron Man set, because why the fuck would I do that? So, then we move on to his arms. He has very similar designed arms as Gali. Oh! I'm going to get to this asshole's head later on. But his arms are okay. The arms cover up the top here. I don't like the way this looks all that much. I mean, I think it works good for Gali, but for Tahu, it's just something that's off about this. I think it's particularly because for Gali, if I can pull her over here for just a moment, she has the larger bit of armor here that covers up that ball joint on the shoulder a little bit better. And then if you were to flip this around, which I will do right now, it's less gappy that way, and I like the way that looks a bit better. For Tahu, uses the smaller bit of armor, which is probably the smarter thing to do, except I don't know. I like it. I like the way it looks better on the upper arm, and then you can just kind of fold that down into here, which still looks goofy, but I don't know. Then he has no shoulder pads, and his arms look really weird. But yeah, there's that. You can tell what's going on with the arms there. Before I move on to the weapons, I want to move on to his back, because this is the best feature of this entire set, weirdly enough, where he has these little extra weapons, these swords that you can pull out, and they're fully posable on this back, as if, like really posable, like very nicely posable. And I think this is really cool to complete the look of Tahu. I think he looks way better with his swords out than with his lava board and two little French fry swords. Like, the way this looks by itself, I think, is really cool. Also, I think it's cute in that in the animation when he's climbing up a wall, the Protector of Fire is holding these, like, joysticks. Oh, man. This is something. This is something. It looks okay. So, again, before we move on to the weapons, I gotta talk about this mask. And I don't like the way it looks. I don't. Like, not even in comparison to the original How. I don't care. I think the original How is an okay looking mask. It's very iconic, but I think it's an okay looking mask. But just, it bothers me so much that we've gotten 4 versions of this mask, 2 of them being, one's very rare and one's kind of rare. And then the other 2, obviously, you get with this set. It's just, it looks so fat and chubby. I mean, it's okay. I mean, you can do the mocker thing where it's like, oh, look, now it's the top of his head. And I think that alone looks kind of cool. Like, it's an okay mask. And it's even worse because the armor here, the armor on his chest is riding so high up that when you put this mask on, the dude can't look down and he has no neck. And it bothers me so much because, like, I just want to take this off and just push this armor down 1 notch, but I can't because there's no clearance to put that there. Maybe I can try. Yeah, there we go. That kind of works. It's probably super flimsy. But yeah, that looks so much better because now he has a neck where he can move around properly. But nope. Do it the proper way. And now he has no neck. Just, I don't know, man. Like, I get it. It's Tahu. It's the How. It's like, it's the mask. Like, I get it. It's fine. I don't like it. I don't. But I guess I might as well, for the sake of it, put on the golden mask, because this is the last Tahu we're going to be reviewing. Which, I don't know. I think it looks better with the golden mask than the red, because it fits everything else. The weapons, I like these fire swords. I like these swords a lot. I like them a lot better in silver than I do in white with Kopaka. I feel like it's going to be a damn missed opportunity if no one makes an updated version of Lacan with these, because I think these are really cool swords. But also, the coolest thing about them is that you can connect them together and make a fire blade, which, weirdly enough, at one point these used to be able to lock in without the use of this little black piece here, which is why it's there. But yeah, they're not locking in anymore. That's a little bit sad. You know, when I first got this, they were locked in by themselves. You didn't have to use any piece to connect them, but But yeah, you just put that little piece there then. And now he has a lava board that he can ride. Oh joy. There he goes. Riding along. Yeah. Tahu Manly Man. Manly Man Tahu. There he is. Also, he comes with a garbage skull spider, so this guy's trash. I think Tahu is promising. I think that he is the largest. He is probably the coolest in terms of ideas he has. Execution doesn't look all that great. In fact, I like what people have done in terms of like taking Tahu's pieces and turning it into Kopaka's configuration, where I think it fits Tahu so much more. Like, if Kopaka and Tahu switched bodies, I think it would have made so much more sense in terms of, like, if this guy's going to be your title character, make him look the best, but he's the most lackluster set. I mean, he's technically better than Pahatu, but I think Pahatu is a lot more fun than Tahu is. Like, it's so baffling to me. I don't know. But anyway, guys, this is ShadowGear6235. I hope you all have a wonderful day. This is the last Tahu we're going to be reviewing, and I have 20 seconds left until this camera dies. Oh, what should I do for the next 15 seconds? Hey, Super Mario Maker looks like a really fun game. Thank you, Nintendo. Johnny Number is winning that streak. I love the Nintendo World Championships. Also, someone save me. I've been tied up